1, go. Dude, we are here for episode 122, 122 of the Daily Get Shit Done Show. Welcome. It's Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and I'm here with Levi Jonathan Mizel. What's up, dude?
T to the D. That means true dat. That means, yes, I am here.
T to the D.
Youngs are probably looking at this thinking, checking the terms and services of whatever the socials they're on to make sure that old people are even allowed on the damn stream. Olds are allowed too.
Olds.
Are allowed. Olds are allowed. We're all allowed on there, even if the terms of service say you got to be under 30 or something.
That's right.
You're probably wondering why I'm wearing 3 hats. And over the course of this live stream, is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing right now. It's really not that different than webinar, but it does feel different in a way.
We're going to explain what the hell's going on here, but we're going to do it in phases. Since there's 3 hats.
Ooh, 3 phases, 3 hats.
Yeah. This is called ark building. We're going to build an ark. And I'm not talking about Noah.
We're not talking about Noah today. No. This is not a talk
about a generation.
I think it's really funny that you brought the 3 hats and Elon Musk back to Noah. Because like he's building spaceships, right? That's kind of an interesting thing. I mean, I know there's all this Elon hate right now and all this Elon love at the same time, but whatever. Whether you're, I didn't even know about the 3 hats thing. I'm so disconnected from
you can hate the man and love the car and love the spaceship. I don't even hate the man. He's all messed up in the brains right now. And I'm like, whatever. I'm looking for the Reformation arc. Musk. I'm waiting for this to happen. Shit is gonna come down and the man is gonna, I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling good about it, people. I'm feeling good. So they're probably wondering, are these like regular people? Do they subscribe to this thing? This is my first.
Yeah. You're funny. So right now we are mostly being viewed by people are looking at my chin on TikTok.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, TikTok. AM, for example, and Marianne and Goober, Mark Driver, Mrs. Lee. Oh, Ms. Lee, Old Man 99999. We got Todd Patata. We got Mariah, Kathy, all these people. The funniest something, the funniest Guyu. All these people. Yeah, TikTok is the place to be. And then here's the other thing. Is right now there are 21 people watching right now on the video on YouTube because we're broadcasting in this vertical format. I bet we're going to start getting a whole bunch of chat messages here in the next few minutes. So watch out. We went from 21 down to 3 people in like a second. So anyway, at the end of the day, it's people who are following right now me on social, and if and when you live stream, then they'll be following you on social. And so a lot of the time, especially when you start live streaming for the first time, you get a little extra juice, and all sorts of people just from your life will see them and comment and so on. And then they kind of peter off. But I find that TikTok works really well if you're doing the frequency move.
Yeah, so, I like it. And this is really my first time on TikTok, really. I mean, I've seen the videos, but I've never lived the stream or whatever.
That's right. So, dude, we're here to talk about a wonderful, wonderful WHOPportunity. So I know that you and I have been we've been whopping it up.
Yes.
And we've been talking about WHOP. We've been thinking about WHOP, dude. So I was doing some stuff outside today, and I was listening to some videos on WHOP about a content rewards program from Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy Maurer, I think. Yeah.
Maher something. British guy, entrepreneur, endurance athlete, dyes his hair red, wears lots of bright red outfits, right?
Wow.
I don't know him. I've seen him on social. You know, he's probably a smart marketer, but very, very over the top. And he has a WHOP. He has a content rewards situation where they're, paying people to clip the most viral moments from his long form content and turn them into short form videos that go viral. And and he's an internet marketing guy. We mentioned Dean Graciosi was working on the platform, and then there's this other guy who I actually sent you a message yesterday on WHOP. There's this other guy who bought into WHOP and is now partial or co-owner. I don't know how many co-owners there are, but his name is Iman Godsey, and he's a fairly young, he's not super young, but I think he got started super young, internet marketing guru kind of guy, right? And he launched the Make Money Online Challenge, the 5-day Make Money Online Challenge. This is what he calls it. And it's on WHOP, as if like making money online is a brand new thing, right? And so, but
never been done before.
I know. So anyway, there's so much going on over here, and my schedule's been all over the place. So I've been doing Get Shit Done episodes mostly solo for the last several weeks. And so it's great to have you here as a guest. I know I've been doing most of the talking so far, but guys, if you don't know, Jonathan Mizel is one of the early pioneers of internet marketing. He's said to have invented the opt-in page.
No. The squeeze page.
Is there a difference between an opt-in page and a squeeze page?
Well, no, but and someday we'll talk about that. I think that it's important enough to know that I named it.
Oh, you named it the squeeze page. Okay, you coined the term.
I invented the name, the squeeze page. Yeah. And people now are like, that's like saying I invented the question mark or something. It was a fun time. And can we give a little? I know we got like young people and stuff, and people who are like, oh shit, I know all about WHOP, but I'm kind of new to WHOP.
We're all new to WHOP.
I want to. Yeah. Okay. Good. So I want to just talk about how you explained it to me. In the old days, like 30 years ago, I've been marketing online for 30 years. Actually,
30
a little bit longer.
Years at that.
30 long years. And I started late because I'm old.
That's your Marlon Sanders impression you just did.
Do you think?
You're channeling.
I think they probably know more about Marlon Sanders than I knew about WHOP. Sanders is another one of my co-guru guys. We all started out.
Marlon Sanders, didn't he start Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yeah, I don't know if he started it. He ate a lot of it.
No, that was Colonel Sanders.
So when we all started out, we were selling stuff online. That's just what you did. And then over time, it turned out that some people were better at marketing and some people were better at producing products. And so this really kind of led to the affiliate marketing game. And my friend Declan Dunn really wrote the book. I think it's called The Affiliate Game. And so the market kind of like separated at this, like the Red Sea. We're doing all these biblical references now, aren't we? Like the Red Sea. So some people were good at generating traffic, website traffic, and some people were good at creating products. And when these people got together, you had magic, man. I mean, you'd create a product, and someone else would send you traffic and you'd send them some money. Or if you didn't want to create products, you were good at buying media, buying ads, search engine optimization.
Let's tell the viewers what year we're talking about right now.
So I started marketing. I bought my domain, which I actually just sold. A cyberwave.com was bought by a robotics company in Italy at this point, just about a year ago, not even. But it was 1994 when I bought the domain, and I started the company in 1993-ish, right around that time. So this was really kind of the birth of the commercial internet. And in fact, I'm going to give you a little props. Tellman is the list building master. We were both pretty good at it. The way you would market is you build a big mailing list, and then you email everybody about the new product or about somebody else's product, and you'd make some money. And all that stuff was great until social media hit. And then social media really changed the game. And so us old school list builders, marketers, email agency people, we were kind of, I won't say we were left in the dust, because still email marketing is hugely important. But social media really is kind of the way of the future. And when Tellman called me just a few weeks ago, actually, is what happened. So a few weeks ago, he said, "Hey, man, there's a new way to generate traffic." I'm like, "What? How do you do it?" He says, "Well, there's this site called WHOP, and they've kind of created a platform for people who use the new way." And I'm like, "Well, tell me what the hell the new way is." And he said, "Well, it's social posting." I'm like, "So you post on your social profile?" And he says, "It's a little bit more than that. You basically create videos from longer form videos or from other content, or you are the creator of the original video, and then you use your social network to drive traffic, to drive sales, to create juice, I will say, for yourself or for some other business." And just like it was back in the early days, there are people who are creators, who are making products, doing podcasts, doing stuff like that. And then there are people who are affiliate marketers. In this case, I'd never even heard the term clipper until
I think that maybe the only people that use the term is WHOP. No, it's not just you and I. I mean, it's WHOP. It's WHOP. I believe that WHOP started calling these people clippers.
But it's a great freaking term, and it makes absolute sense.
Here's what it is. You know what it is? You know when you go to an open mic and everybody gets up and they sing songs, right? Mostly, unless it's just a poetry open mic or something. You go to like a music open mic, people sing songs. More often than not, people sing covers. They sing their version of someone else's song. And sometimes you get someone who's good and practiced and has some of their own creative content who sing their own songs. And sometimes they're good, right? And that's kind of the open mic's a lot like a potluck. Hopefully there's good company either way. Sometimes the music's good, sometimes it sucks, sometimes there's one amazing dish, whatever. But making
it's the rooster. Oh, you know what the rooster means? It means the first hat comes off.
First hat comes off.
First hat comes off. So first hat, this says pucks up, but it actually means pook soup. I live in Hawaii. I am in Maui, upcountry Maui, a little town called Kula. This is one of our local grocery stores called Pukalani Superette. It's in Pukalani, and it is a superette. But what we do up here in Hawaii is we shorten everything. So we call it pook soup. But somebody decided that this would be pook soup. It really says pucks up. Anyway, we're done.
Hat
Taking
number
it off.
1. Now you're down to 2.
Oh, okay. I'm down to 2
WHOP
hats.
is, dude, I realized there's so many things going on with it, but I realized that really what it is it's the new affiliate network.
Yeah, I didn't get it at first. And then the more I looked into it, I'm like, since the future is social, at least, it's a lot easier to build a social network and a social profile than it is to build a giant email list in this day and age. And it's a hell of a lot easier to get social traffic than it is to get email traffic, because there's so much involved in that. What WHOP did is they created a platform that really helps you monetize your social network, and a process that helps you go viral.
So, guys, if you are interested in joining WHOP either as a creator or as a clipper, join through the links in the description below. And you, TikTok, if you are tuning in, you're like, what the heck are you talking about? There's no description on TikTok. Send me a private message, like me on TikTok. Send me a private message and I'll send you a link. If you guys sign up to WHOP as a creator, which costs nothing, through my link,
it costs exactly
through my
this
link,
much.
I will give you a 30-minute private consultation to help you turn your idea into a WHOP-worthy idea and offer, right? So I know we haven't talked about it too much yet, but if you want to put your product or service on WHOP and you want to know how to get your you want to know how to optimize your idea, then
WHOP. Oh, this is good.
Now we're gonna do some.
Can we talk about the name of our WHOP yet?
We can. I mean, it's technically live. People can join it. It's called.
But there's nothing there
but
yet.
You can join
right?
it if you want to, and gonna get on the pre-launch list, which it's called Masters of WHOP. And what we're gonna do is we're going to do a series of extraordinary interviews with the top creators and WHOP owners and clippers, the top performers on WHOP, who are willing to spill the beans on how they do what they do so well. During a live stream, we're going to interview the masters of WHOP while we're learning about it and sharing what we learn with you. Very, very exciting.
We're noobs.
So we haven't decided on our launch date.
We're old noobs.
That's right. That's right. Totally different than an old nude. Yeah, totally different.
We're old
totally
noobs.
Different. Yeah, gotta pronounce it.
No, it's a good thing that I have nieces and nephews who are like young. Otherwise, I would not understand any of the lingo.
Wait, did you take off the second hat and I didn't notice?
No. I got two
you
on
still
there.
Got the double brim.
Right here,
you got the double brim. So, we may have some chatting action over here.
I'm looking at it. RJ Thomas, hello. Thank you so much for logging on today. Right. Justin, Jeff Bezos from Temu. I don't know what it means, but
either.
I get it.
That's right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm interested in. So I guess I realized that it's so cool because what they do is the creators, the people who have an offer on WHOP, which if you want to be an offer creator, great. If you want to hit the ground running with that, great. And if you don't, you have other options. And so
and let's talk about what that can be. That can be a digital course. That can be a coaching program. Any digital product or digital service.
There are people running landscaping businesses on WHOP. You can literally run any business on WHOP. You can sell any physical product, any digital product, any service. You can.
It's like TikTok shops or Amazon platform or ClickBank or any one of these platforms. It's basically just a sales platform, but it's got a slightly different way of promotion and becoming an affiliate that actually helps you monetize, instead of your email list or your media buying ability, your social ability, your social
But dude,
network. Your
but here's the thing. It's your
yeah,
funnel. It's your membership site. It's your email marketing platform. It's your credit card processor. It's your affiliate program. It's your affiliate network. Okay? And you only pay a percentage of the revenue that you make. There's not, at least at this point, there's not even a sign-up cost. Okay?
that's true.
Unbelievable pricing model. So for anybody that's been in the internet marketing game for any period of time, so if you want to create a product or service, or you already have a product or service to sell, you can sell it on WHOP. If you want to learn how to get traffic, learn how to generate traffic, then the creators of the WHOPs do content reward programs where they'll give you long form videos and audios. Musicians literally will give you their songs. Okay. And authors, speakers, course creators, people that do webinars, all the gurus, right? In every market, will give you webinar content, will give you recorded video content, and so on. And then if you want to take a 2-hour video and turn it into a 10-second clip and pop it on Instagram, you can do that. And people are paying between $1 and $3 per 1,000 views that you generate.
Even more. I've seen a few that are even more.
Really cool.
And so,
really interesting. So Jonathan and I are going to do this interview series called Masters of WHOP, and we're going to interview all the top WHOPpers and find out how they've done what they've done. Dude, so I heard a really interesting bit of demographic data about WHOP, which is, is it true? Hopefully. I mean, but it's very interesting. What I learned was the majority of people that are using WHOP are between 17 and 25. Really,
wow.
and are using desktop to log in. They're
Really?
gamers.
Well, it is kind of a game. Internet marketing and marketing itself has always been a bit of a game. I mean, it's like figuring out, the players is the audience. Right. Your pieces are the products that you sell. And the game is to try to get the other players to buy the pieces or buy the products. Exactly. And then for a commission on a per sale basis, on a per registration basis, all the different ways that we are compensating that are creators, not us, but anybody who's a creator, compensating people is all how everybody gets paid. And it's pretty significant. So you're saying, I thought this was mostly a mobile platform, no?
You can build your WHOP on your phone. It is a mobile platform. However, what I have found is it's a battery hog. It's a power hog. I think that WHOP is like a data. I think the app, I think there's a lot of data there. When you have it open, you can it's data intensive, but it is totally mobile ready. They just added upsells, by the way, dude.
Wow. Okay. It is really a digital platform, a digital sales platform at this point.
But it's the digital sales platform with the affiliates and opportunities for different types of affiliates, including this new type that we're calling clippers. And so, guys, if you haven't already joined WHOP, join through my link and I'll give you a 30-minute consultation on how to make your idea WHOP worthy. We're going to WHOPtimize your idea. And
WHOP.
That's right. And what else do we have to say? I mean, I have so many ideas for different WHOPs from selling all my previous hypnosis products and programs. I have a new one that I think I shared with you the other day that that we're not going to say out loud yet, but is I think has a lot of WHOPportunity.
We were kind of, I mean, I don't want to brag because I hate braggers, but I mean, I will toot our own horn for a second.
Toot away.
We were kind of the original digital creators, right? I mean, I've created and launched 30 businesses in my day minimum, and you've probably done 20 or 30 as well. And so we have a pretty good idea of what it takes. And that's why we're pretty excited about WHOP, because we're like, God, it's got this huge sales platform with everything built into it. And I mean, it's kind of cool. And like you say, it's all free. So you can just kind of fool around, set something up, and see if people really want it. And it's also the product delivery platform. Is that correct?
No, it's the whole shebang. It's your entire, like you literally. School kind of was like, oh, you can run your whole business on school, but it was bogus.
Oh, I don't know if it was bogus because I don't know enough about it. Maybe it's good.
Not if you're a decent marketer, not if you know what you're doing. Not really.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to be dissing on it. I don't want to be dissing on anything.
You can literally run your entire company on WHOP. Your entire company.
Yes.
You know, like,
and you do need a credit card,
Stripe account. They do it. I believe they accept other forms of payment too, but Stripe is primary. And you know what is even a really cool feature that I'm looking forward to using is that when you invite your team in as your WHOP grows, you know, there's a community feature, you know, all these types of things. But as your WHOP grows, you're going to need help. You're going to need customer support. You might find that you need salespeople. Maybe you need a co-host.
We're paid co-hosts. If anybody needs a co-host, you can hire us and we'll be your co-host.
Co-host for hire.
And we're pretty good. We got the hats. We got the rooster things. Where's the rooster?
Oh, you have a rooster? Dude, yesterday I had a very popular episode. It was the first time that
I feel like we're on I feel like we're on AM radio back in like 1981. Oh, look at that guy. Okay, well, the rooster says time to take off this hat. This is from this is from the Ulapalakua Ranch. Ulapalakua Ranch is a ranch here on Maui, upcountry, right next to where Oprah has her large estate.
Serious.
And so that leaves me with just one hat left, which I will be taking off so you can see whether I have hair. You probably just saw a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. And then this is from, well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
All right. Cool, man.
Yeah. So we'll be your paid. I don't even know what we would charge for that being paid co-host.
I don't know, but that sounds great. I mean, we can charge whatever we want.
I know we can charge whatever we want, but I wonder what we could get.
I mean,
right?
I bet we could get a lot.
They say aim for the stars.
So guys, we're going to find out a little bit more about Jonathan's final hat in a moment. But before we do, if you have any questions about WHOP, ask them soon because we are going to close this down in a few minutes. I got some stuff to do this evening. It's First Friday here in Vermont, and I'm going to go down to Gallery Walk with my girlfriend and my kids. Yeah. So
now my wife right now is in Oahu, Honolulu, and she's over there with a girlfriend for her birthday, girlfriend's birthday, not my wife's. And they're going to go do the art walk tonight over in Honolulu. And I am not going to do anything.
You're just going to live stream on WHOP for the next 8 hours.
I'm probably not, you know, but I might go do something else. Hang on. Okay. I might go do something else, like watch a new television show or something. Or make another video, right? Time to do some
Time to
work.
do some work. Dude, do you have any questions about WHOP that remain unanswered at this point? Yeah.
Who, me? Well, no, because I do feel like I understand it. And honestly, for me, you got to understand, I'm old, right? And so whenever there's something new, like if you're over 30, maybe that's old for this typical market here. But honestly, when there's something new, it's scary. And we're like, oh, I don't want to do anything new. I just want to do it the way that I've always done it. But just in looking at WHOP, just in going through the WHOP University, you can spend 1 hour on WHOP and you can pretty much get how it works if you understand the concept of marketing. There's somebody selling something, someone's driving the audience to the person that's something is sold. There's a tracking system that tracks it all. And then money is made, and then it is distributed to creators and affiliates and other people, right? So, I mean, it's not that complicated. It's just kind of a new format for me. But I think if I can get it, and I'm old, I mean, I am really
well, like, dude. Let me ask you. It's May 2nd. When are we gonna launch Masters of WHOP?
When are we gonna do Masters of WHOP? I don't know, but I'm gonna take off the hat now.
Mother of God!
This, by the way, is from Tamura. This is from a liquor store. That's a octopus. Tamura is one of our liquor stores, which is funny because I don't even drink anymore. And I'm going to be, can I tell how old I am? I hope people don't be like, fuck, that guy is old. I'm going to be 63 years old pretty soon. And I'll start a GoFundMe or something for my birthday. I should totally do that.
When's your birthday?
It's in June 24th.
Well, wouldn't it be great if we had made at least $24,000 on WHOP by June 24th?
Yeah, it would be great if we made $24,000 on WHOP by tomorrow.
Wait, you're going to be 64?
63.
Well, maybe we need to make $63,000 on WHOP by June 24th.
That's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make six. That's our goal.
I mean, that's a reasonable goal on a brand new platform that we haven't either made any money on yet. I think that's a great idea.
I think so.
Well, then we better launch Masters of WHOP pronto. So we need to circle back this weekend and make a plan.
Okay, I'm around all weekend.
Great, so am I.
It's funny because you're right. You do look like AI because you've got a little bit of a delay.
My computer's all messed up, and I've tried to fix it a whole bunch of different ways, and it hasn't worked. So it looks like I'm Tellman Headroom, but Max Headroom is an old claymation AI from MTV from years ago, dude. You don't remember Max Headroom?
I remember him very, very well. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm not gonna do it on the goddamn thing. Oh. And I say that because I've got some allergies. Now, people are looking at this. They're probably like, what the hell is going on back here? I'm also a realtor.
It's true.
I'm a realtor. It's true. And you can find out. I'd normally be like, what the hell? I shouldn't tell anybody any of this stuff. But the bottom line is, maybe you want to buy a house. And if you do want to buy a house, well, you know how to reach me. Well, just Google me. And I will, maybe next time I show up, I'll show up as a
dude, realtor. You know who just showed up on my TikTok? The Jewish jackhammer.
The Jewish jackhammer.
Seriously. So good.
Derek, can we talk about that for a sec? Because there's a show, I think it was MTV, they did a bunch of kind of parody shows, and they had one, they were like parody movies. It was called The Hebrew Hammer, and he was like the Jewish superhero. and he was great. There was another one about a boy band. I think they did like 3 or 4 of them. But the Jewish jackhammer, you go,
That's right.
boy.
That's right.
We like Jewish jackhammers
So
here.
That's funny. So, all right, dude. I think we got to wrap it up. This has been a great first live stream. I'm glad we could break you in.
I can't wait till we do it again, because boy, do I have plans for these people.
We're gonna start live streaming on WHOP. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
It's gonna be great. We need to think about our free level for our WHOP. We need to think about our paid level, and we need to think about whether that's just going to be a membership or whether we're going to take one-off payments like the VIP level, this kind of stuff. We have to decide.
Maybe we'll do it all. But we'll start with a free level, and we'll get people engaged and interested. We'll give them a taste.
A taste of the Whopper.
They can lick the WHOP. If they like it, they can start chewing on it. I think it's
just sniff the WHOP. Just sniff the WHOP.
Yeah, just sniff it. That's it. You got a little get shit done thing up on your deal. I want a little thing on my thing too. How do I do that?
I uploaded a logo.
Oh, well, I'm going to do that next time we do this. We're at 36 minutes.
We are.
Oh my God. Right. I have one last thing to tell you. So I was sitting at an open house the other day, and it's kind of quiet on Maui, just because, there's not a lot of people here right now. We're getting boycotted by Canadians and international people, and it's just slow season, even if we weren't getting boycotted. And I had some time committed to sitting at this open house. Nobody had come in for the last 6 or 7 hours. And I'm like, but I had another hour to kill. And I'm like, I've got to figure out how to kill an hour. And so what I did is I just went to Facebook and the little reels, those little like 30 to 60-second reels. And I realized that when I was watching a reel, like an hour goes by like that, right? It just goes by so quickly. And I thought, I'll just get on the reels and watch, I don't know, yoga girls and garden videos and cooking shit and whatever, all the race cars. And so I literally was able to kill 60 minutes in about a minute 40 just by watching reels. And I thought, this is the best way to spend the rest of your life. If you don't want to live your own life, you can live through these, I don't know, influencers and whatever. And so maybe somebody will take this and they'll turn it into a 60-second thing. And then that will help somebody else who is doing something that they don't really want to be doing and help them get through it a little bit faster.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that is what we're starting to do with the Get Shit Done episodes, is to actually take these episodes and clip them up and be a clipper for ourselves. Right. So
yeah, we're going to clip ourselves.
Yep. So that's what we can do. That's what we can do with WHOP and the WHOP live stream too. It'll be great.
Well, how many people are still on?
It's a little hard to tell, but not that many at the moment. It's Friday night.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Go out, party. Go to the club. Right. Get bottles.
That's right. All right, dude.
Rental
rock and roll. Well, guys, if you want to get involved with WHOP and you want to learn how to make your idea WHOP worthy, go ahead and sign up through my link below in the description. And if you're on TikTok, send me a link or send me a note and let me know you want a link and I'll send it to you. I think that's all. That's all for now.
It's it. I can't wait for the next one.
All right. Well, it's tomorrow because we go live every day.
I don't know if I'll be here. I might do it.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.